Welcome back to my daily report market videos with me, Richard Perry, market analyst at Hantec on Thursday, 23rd of May. Looking at cable, which is a bit of a basket case at the moment, isn't it? I mean, look at that run of negative candles. It's just relentless at the moment, really. Seems as though that, that intraday spike higher was the announcement that Theresa May was pretty much offering a second referendum, but that has actually been roundly panned pretty much on all sides. And subsequently, she looks like she's going to now have to resign from being Prime Minister, and that is putting additional pressure on sterling. Just doesn't stop at the moment. I spoke about mid-20s on the RSI this morning. As I was writing the morning report, it's now in the 23, 24 area. You look at the fact that, if I zoom out, the big selling pressure, big selling moves of August last year, which again is very similar looking sell-off, took the RSI to 20, 21, 22. Similar moves back in May of 2018, a year ago. Again, 21, 22 area. So there is downside potential still. I mean, there is precedent for sterling to continue lower, even at this level. You got the acceleration though still coming through on the MACD line. Stochastics have sort of arguably bottomed out, but I think that's surely purely for the fact that it's so low anyway. I wouldn't take anything off that, but it's just the fact that sterling just continues to fall relentlessly. 26 figure you could argue as a basis of support. I mean, is it though? I mean, it's capped a few lows back from December, but to be honest, 24.75 is the next real support that comes in. That is the December low, apart from that spike that we got in January in January. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty negative. But the only thing you would say is, at this level of stretched market on sterling dollar, there comes a point at which the bad news or the negativity surrounding Theresa May gets priced in, and perhaps there is the prospect that if she does resign, maybe you get a near-term bounce to the upside. So it's possible you get a sell on rumour, buy on fact scenario, but I wouldn't say buying for any length of time, because I think the political uncertainty remains pretty dour on sterling. And you sort of look at this hourly chart, zoom in again. I mean, I've been focusing on this so much recently that old support becomes new resistance. 28.15 was a near term. It was a pivot from December, January time. Again, that held last or Tuesday, and then since then, again, old support becoming resistance. So that is a consistent theme of cable in recent weeks. Old support becomes new resistance. A little bit stretched on the hourly. Again, you could argue maybe due a little bit of a near-term bounce, and we saw that yesterday. That bounce from 26.20 actually added 75 pips before rolling over again. So there is the potential for a near-term bounce, but you'd certainly need to overcome that 27 area of resistance to really suggest that we are getting anywhere into a recovery theme, but doesn't look that way at the moment. So with that in mind, I wish you good luck in your trading today. I'll speak to you later.